Welcome to Your Health Matters, brought to you by Meritus Health. I'm your host, Kayla Murphy. Today, Chef Joe shows us how to make pasta primavera, Thomas Burge talks about training for a 5K, and Dr. Theodoropoulos and I talk about allergies and asthma. But first, news. On February 14th, children visiting their doctors received a special surprise, a teddy bear. Hub City Bears donated 60 teddy bears to Meritus Health just in time for them to be delivered on Valentine's Day. The brand new bears were given to pediatric and emergency departments at Meritus Medical Center, all 3 urgent care locations, and all of our family practices. It was a great way to put a smile on the face of children who weren't feeling their best. On February 11th, 2 Meritus Health teams participated in the United Way of Washington County Cycle United fundraiser, cycling for a total of 16 hours. As a special bonus, Joe Ross, Meritus Health President and CEO and avid cyclist, was the guest instructor for the 2 o'clock cycling session. Meritus Health was also recently awarded the Michael Callis Award by the United Way, which is given to the company that has shown the most Live United support. We raised $78,000 in 2011, which is $27,000 more than we raised in 2010. On February 16th, people came from all over Washington County to celebrate Wear Red for Women at Meritus Health and learn about heart health during an evening of red wine and dark chocolate. Guests were served dinner by Dimensions Dining and Catering before hearing from Dr. Deborah Miller, Director of Health Nutrition at the Hershey Company, Dr. Payam Falahi of Hagerstown Heart, and Dr. Joseph Fiola, Specialist in Viticulture and Small Fruit from University of Maryland Extension. Dr. Falahi covered the health benefits of dark chocolate and red wine in his speech, "Not everything that is good is bad." Dr. Fiola led a wine tasting, and Dr. Miller compared the levels of antioxidants in fruits to levels in dark chocolate, with dark chocolate coming out on top as the winner. More than 150 doctors, staff, and patients of Dr. George Newman gathered Friday to dedicate the auditorium of the Robinwood Professional Center to the beloved Washington County physician.
Whether it was Mayo Clinic or Geisinger or the Sisters of Sorrowful Mother or of any of the places I've been, one of the critical elements are those physicians who are advocates for patients, advocates for the organization, and have the ability to communicate to everyone at all levels. And Dr. George Newman is one of those special people.
Back in 1978, when my husband was diagnosed with cancer, and it was 99% sure that I was going to be a widow, 6 months to 2 years. Dr. Newman guided us through this crisis by referring us to other many needed physicians and surgeons. His concern, compassion, and friendship, along with his staff, was the glue that held us together. But today, through the grace of God and the caring of that glue, I'm happy to say that I'm still the wife of a 33-year cancer survivor, not once, but twice.
It was a distinct pleasure to work with Dr. Newman and somebody of high caliber. You know, I worked a lot of nights in the emergency department, and there's never a night I didn't call him that he'd come in and take care of his patient right away. As soon as I hang up the phone, I turn around, he'd be behind me 5 minutes later, and he's just the epitome of what a physician should be. And I like to thank him just for that personally, for supporting me in all the years I spent in emergency medicine.
Thank you for your generosity that has provided this beautiful auditorium for continued medical education. It is my hope and belief that there will be many, many courses and many lectures given in this auditorium.
The auditorium was chosen because that is the place where Meritus Health physicians and staff continue their medical training with a fund set up in Dr. Newman's honor. The fund was set up last year by the Meritus Healthcare Foundation after doctors and staff, wanting to make a contribution to the new hospital in Dr. Newman's name, decided his passion for education of physicians should be the focal point of the fund. Dr. Newman practices internal medicine and has been on the staff of Meritus Medical Center since 1974, and he is currently the chair of the Meritus Health Board of Directors. Now for announcements. Are you a new or expecting parent trying to figure out which car seat is right for your child? Are you asking questions like, how long should my child use a car seat? How do I know if my child has outgrown their seat? Front seat or back seat? Then come to the free car seat safety workshop and have all of these questions and more answered. The workshop will be held on Saturday, March 10th at 10:30 at the Robinwood Professional Center, Suite 122. To register, call 301-790-8907. The Make a Difference Project is a breast cancer outreach, education, and screening program that focuses on providing services to uninsured and underinsured women living in Washington County. Clinics are held each month to provide women of all ages with free breast health education, breast exams, and transportation with advance notice. The Church of the Nazarene on North Edgewood Drive will be hosting the March 13th clinic from 12 to 4 p.m. Call 301-665-4671 to register or for more information. Divorce can be very hard for children to cope with, so can remarriage. If your family is dealing with the challenges of parenting children of divorce or blended families, come to a free community workshop that starts on Monday, March 19th. The workshop will be held at Robinwood Professional Center, Suite 122, and will be from 6 to 8 p.m. The cost is $15 per person. To register, call 301-790-8907. Up next, Chef Joe shows us how to eat healthy with a delicious pasta primavera.